What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back on our SAO Rising Steel video. So, we have a new event to go through, which will be our, presumably, last event before the new type of ranking event. Now, I don't know whether this new stage ranking, in case you haven't seen my previous video on it, there's going to be a new ranking event coming soon that's called Stage Ranking, which works like a ranking event, except you are basically climbing a tower of stages. You clear as high as you can, and then depending on your damage and other things, you know, remaining HP of the boss, you know, what you do basically, will determine your rank. So we'll have to see how that goes, but I don't know if that's going to replace the current ranking permanently, or if it's going to be one of those things where they switch back and forth. Like maybe they'll do, you know, stage ranking next time, and then the following ranking after that will be normal. I don't really see a reason to go back to normal, because I feel like the stage ranking just has much more benefits to how it kind of works. Obviously, there's more stages, so there's more rewards to get. And I just feel like it's more unique. So this ranking event, the Memories of Bygone Days Part 1, the Alice one, may be the final normal ranking that we see. But we do have this event, the Bercouli one, to kind of go through and do, which we're going to do what we usually do the high level stage, you know, the usual way that we end up doing it. But first, let's go ahead and look at the event pass for the event itself. By the way, since I didn't really want the Administrator, I did throw one multi at the Alice. Didn't get her, but, you know, it is what it is. Since for the most part, I'm going to be saving for the 2-year anniversary, because they did tease it. There were a couple of words they put in there that kind of let us know kind of what it's going to be about. I'll probably make a separate video talking about that, but very quickly, I guess I'll just say it's going to be something original. It has something to do with Kirito's Night Sky Blade, or Night Sky Sword, however you want to say it. And it has to do with something original, most likely an original costume. So probably something Kirito related with that, and I'm sure it'll have an original story as well. So we'll have to see what kind of happens with that. But let's just take a look. I've cleared most of the pass already. I'm up to 23. The only oh, actually, no. I forgot. This is a normal event, so it goes all the way to 50. That's right. Really, everything in here is pretty much the standard stuff you see in here. And then the only real important thing is at stage 50, you, of course, get a free Queenella Imaginarium, since she's, you know... Well, actually, whether she was limited or not, we would get one anyway, because that's how these events work. But yeah, so you get that. So if you did pull for the Queenella, obviously farm the event, get that free Imaginarium, because you can get one there. And then you can get 2 more from the actual exchange shop. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, in case you're new, there's an Imaginarium exchange point where you can exchange, you know, either sigils or Imaginariums that you have extra copies for that you don't need to actually get these Imaginariums. It's crazy when I look here, because the last units before we got that wave of limited units were actually the water units, but that was like 2 months ago now. That's crazy. And then, of course, we had the, like, the Bride Asuna back there as well. Which, hopefully, she comes back around soon, because I'd love to pull her. Anyways, let's hop over to the event. Another thing to quickly mention about this new stage ranking is in their preview images for how the event works, it did show whoever, you know, did the stage was using an Earth team. So that could hint at possibly the next couple weeks being Earth banners. So if you do need Earth, it might be something to be aware of right there. I've already completed all the missions, but it's the usual stuff that you have to do, where it's clear the stage 5 times, or it's clear the stage 10 times, clear stage 20 times, clear the very hard stage, under 50 turns or 40 turns, whatever it is. I think it's 50. And then don't let anyone go unconscious. Which means even if you do my method of going in, backing out, going in, backing out, don't let anyone die on any of those runs. This is pretty much my team. I didn't really worry about changing my team up too much. I didn't really care too much, considering it's pretty simple what we're doing. So yeah, we're just going to go with this, and let's dive right in. I am very excited for this new stage ranking, though, because it's our first new... Ever since, I mentioned it in my previous video. I think War of Underworld is the last, like, actual new piece of content that we got, and it's been in the game for, like, a year. So let's go ahead, let's enhance, you know, that'll boost us a little bit. Pretty much what we're gonna do here is just, we're gonna incarnate. Boom. See how much we can do here. Yeah. Because that'll build up the, I'm not gonna worry about breaking because we're gonna back out before he's gonna do his incarnate anyway, so no need to waste time on that. But it's crazy to think that, you know, this is the last... We actually didn't need to heal with Romy. Whatever. What else we got here? Nothing really. Of course, we don't need all that healing either, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, you know what? There's no reason to let him attack us. Look at that, we did more than one bar with that first thing. So if we just do that 4 times, we'll be fine. What was I gonna say? Whatever. I'm sure it wasn't very important. I'm really not sure if I should really expect, what do you call it? Another limited banner before the anniversary. I think it could happen, but I think also at the same time, they bombarded us with an entire month's worth of limited units. You know, there were 5 limited units, 4 banners, within the course of a month. So I do think to an extent that they do want us to kind of have a break from that. You know, as someone who at least tries to go for every limited unit, I am more than happy to skip a few banners. And then going back to the whole, you know, how Earth could be possibly the next set of banners. The last set of Earth banners had the limited Unital Ring, Lifa, and Sinon, so I really don't have a reason to go for this next set of Earth units unless they're limited, which I really don't expect they will be. I think at least for the entire month of August, we're not going to see another limited unit. We might get like a limited banner or 2 in September, and then they'll take a break until November when the anniversary actually starts, and of course, the anniversary will 100% be limited. There's no doubt in my mind, you know, the 1.5 was limited. I feel like that's when really started. I mean, it started with Unital Ring, but I feel like ever since then, it's pretty much, you know, anniversaries, unique seasonals, you know, like the summer units, which is weird because, you know, last year, for all the summer units, they were just normal. But I guess that is their way of kind of getting people to summon more, is by just kind of doing that. Which overall, I don't have like a huge issue with limited banners. Even if I miss one, I'm not going to be like super upset about it. I just want to see how they are going to handle reruns of it. Because they said only on, you know, return banners. But, you know, the Unital Ring banner was the first, like Unital Ring Alice was the first banner that we got that was limited. And you know, what was that back in? I actually don't really remember, but like maybe like March. So, you know, it's been 5 months since our like first limited banner, and I don't really know what to expect when it comes to when those things will come back around. So yeah, that's another thing to think about. I think this should kill him. It's only 3 runs. Yeah, there we go. 22 turns, not bad at all. On my initial run, when I did it myself, it actually took me like 30-something because I actually let it go further than that. I let him attack me and get off that second active link, but that just obviously wasn't as beneficial. So if you just do it that way, that's pretty much all you need to do to kind of clear everything. Let's actually, because I was actually thinking about this all night. Or not all night, but last night. How many limited units do we have? Is there a filter for... I don't think there is, but what we can do is we can filter by leader skill. Because all the limited units so far have had active links. So let's go over, because I want to count, because I have every single one. I haven't missed one. So I just want to count how many we have. So here's one. So Leafa and Alice, that makes 2. Sinon over here makes 3, limited unit. 4, gotta scroll down a bit. This would make 4, because this is the 1.5 anniversary Asuna. This Atis makes 5. Sinon is 6, like obviously all the summer units. Alice makes 7. This Kirito makes 8. He came at the 1.5 with the Asuna. This Leafa makes 9. She was also one of the summer units. And then, of course, the Sortiliana makes 10. Okay, so there's 10 limited units so far. And I assume during the anniversary, there will probably be... I'm sure every banner during the anniversary is probably going to be limited. So we'll probably have like 14 or 15 by the end of the anniversary. So, I don't know where this is going to be, you know, cut and stuff. I went on this tangent as to why we don't see Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm going to save that for another video, you know, talking about what we can expect moving forward for units. But all you really need to know is, I think now is a very good time to start saving up for the 2-year anniversary. If you have solid teams kind of laid out, you know, I don't know what to expect besides the fact that they did tease that it's going to have something to do with Kirito's Night Skyblade, at least for the theme of the anniversary. So I do at least expect a brand new Kirito. And of course, with now that they've been doing limited units here and there, I do expect that every banner during the anniversary at least, you know, for the month of November, you know, and maybe a little into December, will be limited units. And then if they finally decide to do Christmas units, those will probably be limited as well. So I would say now, you know, August and September are probably going to be some quiet months in terms of like what kind of units we get. You know, for the most part, you know, it's a normal Queenella, you know, whatever. She does something new, like, skill-wise, but if you have a solid fire team, you really don't need her. And then, of course, this Alice is a new outfit, but I feel like she's not, like, a must-have right now, which is funny because, you know, Alice is, like, my #1 character. And even I didn't go all the way in for her. But I would just say now, you know, just kind of, if you do have a solid enough account, just start building up your diamonds to save for the 2-year anniversary, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of summoning. They may even introduce a new mechanic. You know, at the 1-year anniversary, we got Active Link. So there might be something new that gets added at the 2-year anniversary. And then, of course, we have to start building our teams up all over again with this new mechanic. So it would be best for everyone to just kind of save for that. So for the most part, unless a new limited banner comes out, I'm going to try to save for that, since for the most part, they don't really do too many new things with these units in terms of their designs and seasonals and stuff like that. So I'm going to try my absolute best to not summon until then. I might summon on a water banner, because I do still need some help with my water banner stuff, but hopefully then they don't do anything too crazy. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.